Ja, ja. Gut. So. So. Dann starte ich gleich. So. So. Ja, perfekt, hat fertig geladen. Different Bright Company presents.
Hi, Mom. So I
Hi.
got my ticket home from Europe.
Oh,
I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight.
Oh.
But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to.
Oh.
Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Ist gerade was runtergefallen, Shit. Guck gleich nach, was du geschrieben hast. Ja. Wird bis dauern. Mach grad an. So. Hi. Hi. Was geht? So, der Anfang. Oh, Alter. Nicht viel? Also. Ja, wie geht's? Keine Ahnung, Alter. Immer die Leute, die denken, also ich bin der Typ, der immer denkt, ja, was geht, wie geht's? Immer diese Unterschiede, die es gibt. Manche sagen, was geht, manche sagen, wie geht's. Oh. So. Ja. Seife. Geil. Lass mal Hände waschen. Oh, sei mal leise. Du bist zu laut. Green Apple. Nice. Apfel. Lass mal wärmen. Ist zu kalt. Ah. Wow, 4 Rollen. Könnte ich den Klo öffnen? Oder das Klo? Nee. Quick Fix. Okay. Junge. War nicht so laut.
Sam.
Ja.
Sam. Hello.
Wer ist Sam? Bin ich Sam?
Sam.
Lass mal irgendwas anmalen.
Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom.
Alles klar.
So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay. Das war's. Ja. Okay, cool.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school. and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Karten. Hopp. Ist das nicht besser? Hopp, durch die Lampe. Perfekt. Lass mal wieder weg. Kann man hier malen? Nein. Das wird toll. Wer ist das? Ist das Sam? Was sind das für Fußgeräusche? Fußgeräusche. Fußschritte. Nimm lieber das Foto und verzieh dich. Ich mag keine Leute, die mich anlaufen. Wer hat schon wieder den Fernseher angelassen?
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Warte, nachdem sie fertig geredet hat. So. Ja, zocke ich selber manchmal. Ja. Also, finde ich geil. Also, könnte ich selber spielen. Also, könnte ich jetzt spielen. Hm. Nein, ich will keine Musik hören. Die Musik ist eh schlecht. Oh. Mein Lieblingsraum. Ja, ich zock das erstmal. Fertig. Das hatte ich schon länger vor. Bright Mobile. Okay. Nachdem ich mit dem fertig bin, mal gucken. Wieso ist die Tasse hier? Ach. So. Gutscheine. Kann man da noch ein paar Nullen hinschreiben? Oh, dieser Sound. Schon wieder so ein Untersetzer. Ja. Vielleicht, wenn ich es schaffe. Oh. Oh, perfekt. Nice. So soll es doch sein. Ist doch ein Untersetzer, also muss es doch wohl so sein. Wir haben keine Untersetzer. Warte. Okay. Kann man da noch mehr hören? Nee, schade. Das wäre toll. Oh. 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 Kann ich das umdrehen? Nehme ich später mit. Und was gibt's hier? Oh. Was ist das? Orange. Oh. Das sind aber viele.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Vielleicht rufe ich ihn mal an. Stift. Nichts. Nein. Ein Zettel hier.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Ah, perfekt. Ist fertig. So. Eine moderne Lampe. Oh. So. Oh. Gibt's hier Lichtschalter? Ja. Nochmal Bücher. Perfekt. Irgendwelche Zettel? Nein. Fertig, jetzt kommt da dann. Okay. Wie kann man Waldbrand planen, Alter? Da würde ich die lieber abholzen. Wäre doch viel besser. Und viel logischer. Aber so ein ganzes Ding abzuholzen, verstehe ich. Ja. Okay.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Okay. Weil ich wahrscheinlich diese Kassette.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah.
Nein.
Fuck you too.
Nein. Tschüss. Was ist das denn für eine Musik, ey? Oh, ein Zettel. Kurz. Wow. Wow. Oder? Gibt's hier wieder ein Nintendo? Das ist Socke. Geht aber viele Magazine. Yeah.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, "I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?" Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
So fühlt sich die Postkarte gerade auch. So wie sich das anhört. Alles klar. Kann ich einfach da rein? Lol. Egal. Oh, hallo. Oh, das ist nur ein Lesezeichen. Ja.
Sometimes you just have to lie to mom and dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to mom and dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Ja. Ja. Was? Das schafft trotzdem. Au. Okay. Okay. Das ist dein Ernst. Oh. Hallo. Okay.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me, and was so close, and whispered in my ear,
Sorry.
"I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Perfekt. Wenn es privat ist. Ja. Okay. Okay, ist oben noch was. Dann läuft die so langsam. Da, okay. Nummer 3.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no, there was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Okay. Wäre Keller das Beste von allem. Räumen. Ja, nicht. Ich wollte noch so ein Monster, das hier in der Ecke sitzt. So. Oh ja, sehr laut. Nice. Ah, hier, eine Lampe. Cool. Habe ich hier noch mehr Briefe.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that.
Oops.
Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path. Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Okay. Passiert. Ich wusste doch, dass hier was ist. Alter, ich dachte, das war so eine Röhre. Ja. Können alle wieder nachlesen. Oder nachhören. Wow. Alter. Immer diese tolle Musik, die immer kommt. Okay. Ach, war das schon klar. Ah. Perfekt, die Küche. Ja. Okay, da. Oh, ich wollte mit auch noch Fischstäbchen machen. Glaube ich. Ist das Fischstäbchen? Fischsticks, ja. Wieso brauchen die so viel Milch? Sind meine Fischstäbchen fertig? Nein. Alles schön einräumen. Nicht mein Auto. Hier ist noch eine Tür. Ja. Ach so, okay. Okay, perfekt. Dann habe ich schon mal einen Weg nach oben. War ich schon fertig hinten? Ich glaube, da gab es noch einen Karotten. Den ich angeguckt habe. Ja. Da gibt es noch Sachen. Perfekt. Secret room. Stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Alles klar. Der Sinn dieses Spiels. Story, sag ich mal. Perfekt. Oscar. Hey.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God, Oh my God. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Das ist so ein Story-Spiel, sag ich mal. Die ist ja nach Paris gewesen. Sie war ja bei Paris, glaube ich, sag ich mal so. Jetzt ist sie wieder zurück.
Oh my God. Katie, I felt fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
So, ist der Brief.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Ja. Oh, so. Perfekt. Grafik. Jetzt noch kann man Grafik einstellen. Keine Ahnung. Ja, das war's vom Spiel. Ja. Also Spiel. Okay, dann. Ich denke, ich streame morgen den Tag. Jetzt muss ich gleich was machen in 10 Minuten. Also es lohnt sich, denke ich nicht. Morgen mache ich einen Stream von Fortnite. Also schalt ein. Oder schaltet ein. Ja, dann bis morgen. Ciao.